friends, I'm Khotorans and welcome to the Bulletin Kitchen. Today, we're joined by one of South Africa's most dynamic young leaders. He is a man whose journey bridges leadership, fatherhood and nation building. He's also the former General Secretary of the South African Youth Council. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Bongani Luvana, otherwise known as the country's husband. Woo! Hi Ted, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm great. It's such an honor to have you here, by the way.
Thank you very much for having me in your kitchen.
We're going to be making some chocolate cereal cookies, okay? To do this, here's what we're going to need. We're going to need 3 cups of chocolate chips over there, half a cup of smooth peanut butter, a quarter cup of wooden spoon yellow margarine, 6 cups of cornflakes cereal, 2 tablespoons of Christmas sprinkles. So to start things off, I'm going to put the chocolate chip cookies over our heated pots just so we can begin melting.
Okay.
And once that begins melting, we'll then add in the peanut butter and the margarine, sorry.
Sure.
But before we do that, you wear so many hats, right? And I feel like you wear them so seamlessly. How would you describe your purpose?
Mine is to bring change, influence, but also empower. I'm in a society that is so unequal, and I think it started in my high school days, you know, being an activist, you know, being a member of COSAS.
Right.
So you always saw that gap, that need of having to talk about social justice, of having to try and, you know, level the playing field.
Right.
And for me, it has always been what then becomes my role within that space. My English teacher used to say, your tombstone can't be written, wazalwa, wadla, wahlupa, wafa.
No. That's
so I've just also been living on that principle.
Right.
Of you can't be just somebody that gets born and dies and
that's it.
Your tombstone is that short.
Yeah.
You know? So for me, it's just having to occupy the space, bring the change, empower somebody, and tomorrow be remembered as somebody who made some type of a difference.
Yeah, and some sort of a change.
Definitely.
I feel like you've become also a big advocate for men's mental health.
Yeah.
Where did that journey begin for you?
One, I think it would start with the foundation that I run, called Cool Dads Foundation, of course, which was, you know, informed, influenced by, you know, being raised by a single mother, and also growing up in a black community. You then realize that many houses in your streets do not have a father figure.
Yeah.
Either you're going to find the grandfather in a few houses, an uncle, but also the biggest one would be a big brother.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
and
true.
whenever boys would be playing in Kwakwene, you'll always find that whenever we beat each other up, no one runs home and says, I'm going to tell my father.
Right.
You know,
that's such
I'm
a big
also
thing.
one of those people that when I ran home, I duffel knife and actually say, you dead, try that again.
Right.
You know, because I didn't have a father figure who would be the one that protects me.
Yeah.
So that's how we then got to do Cool Dads Foundation, and we said, let's do a picnic. So it was just meant to be a day where dads come with their kids and we spend half a day there. And I think I promised to Ongamachi about gents, if you actually come to the picnic with your child, when you come back home in the evening, the madam is going to give you the visa because you've been doing something positive with your child. And Amachika came through that day, but we then learned that there are more problems that guys are facing than just being, you know, present fathers or knowing what to do with their kids, you know. So it's been the work that we've been doing for the past 13 years, getting to know the challenges whether being a man, being a father, or just being a male figure.
Right.
And we then had to, you know, reformulate ourselves and say, what do we do to close that gap? And for me, that's where the interest came from, in actually empowering a man.
Yeah. We've added a wooden spoon yellow margarine and then peanut butter, So we're just gonna continue making that everything mixes well together into this beautiful syrup. Okay, Bongani, this mixture is looking perfect. It's glossy, it's looking so good. So I'm gonna need you to fetch a baking tray in there, in the oven. So obviously in here, it was our chocolate chips, our peanut butter, as well as our wooden spoon yellow margarine. We've melted that all together and it looks beautiful like that. So we're now gonna mix everything in Kamona,
Okay.
Yeah, so I think maybe start with pouring that in. Okay, cool. So you're gonna continue mixing that, making sure that all the cereal is coated. I'm gonna go ahead and just spray the baking tray and then I'm gonna line it with baking paper. Okay, Bongani, I'm just gonna line our baking tray with some of our baking paper. So I've got a spoon here for Wenane. I just need you to like scoop it up.
I've also been asking.
So look at this. We did this.
Yep.
These are our chocolate cereal cookies there. These are perfect. And now we need to put them in the fridge for about an hour so they can sit there. So please just pop them in the fridge for me. Mr. Bongani, thank you so much for joining us. It was such an honor chatting to you. Just wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
As I said, I'm looking forward to the cookies. I hope they set before I leave. If not,
and if not, don't worry, I will get a helicopter and we'll send them directly to your house.
thank you.
Beautiful. All my friends, for this and many more recipes, go to the Bulletin Group's YouTube channel and don't forget to like and subscribe so that you never miss out on the recipes that you can make with wooden spoon yellow margarine. Perfect for baking, cooking, spreading and icing. But for me, Khotso Rams, the sensational Bongani Luvalo. Until next time, happy holidays. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.